I'll kick us off with the first story, and that's CVS Aetna forcing hospitals to rethink their business models. Obviously, this is it's a story from healthleadersmedia.com. The article actually paints with a pretty broad brush, a single point of view that's really shared by many, and that is we live in a digital age. In the digital economy, the consumer is king. Those that don't get on board and meet the needs of the consumer are going to be in trouble, is essentially the basis for the story. And I thought this would be a good time to talk about this, given that CVS and Aetna is moving forward. We're almost at that final day where they come together. Now, we know with any M&A, there's just a lot of work that goes into making the two organizations work well together. But this has been a growing trend of non-traditional players coming into healthcare, coming with different approaches, different models, different services, trying to really get in between the health system and the consumer patient, and try to direct their care. And so here's what, rather than go into the article in depth, what I'd like to do is just pull out some of the principles that they say are the core of the digital transformation of healthcare, and just go back and forth on them. And so the first principle is, retail providers are poised to really poach walk-ins and patients seeking potentially high margin procedures and directing those things. Is that something that you guys are thinking about, talking about? Is that something you see happening in the industry?
Sure. So I'd say a lot of different entities are competing for the walk-in or the front-end kind of business. And certainly New York Presbyterian is proud of what New York Presbyterian Medical Group, Columbia Doctors, and Weill Cornell Medicine are able to do in a primary care role. But we're delivering secondary and tertiary care in a way that we're focused on the long-term care of our patients, no matter what they need. We're proud of our ability to deliver that primary care, and we do it through our telemedicine app on our NYP app download. We also do it through kiosks, say the kiosks that we've placed in Walgreens around the city. One of the stories that we like to share is a young man who was out of breath, who came into one of our Walgreens kiosks, sat down, took his own pulse ox, took his own blood pressure, uploaded the information, and was face-to-face with video with one of our ED physicians, who determined very quickly that this young man was in congestive heart failure. We got him to one of our emergency rooms half a mile away, admitted him, took care of him for 3 days, and sent him home. Certainly, I would say that's where we're competing with the CVS and Aetna and other places that want to get that kind of minute clinic business. But what's important to us is that we're able to do the inpatient